Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to try to fix a couple of blemishes on the Ninja 650. Here's the first blemish. I had parked in the Lowe's parking space with my motorcycle, and when I got back out to my motorcycle, there was a chip in the tank. It's like a truck or something threw a rock and hit the tank and chipped it. So it's a little bit of a, there we go, it's a little bit of a divot. And here's the second blemish. The bike had fallen over because I forgot to put the kickstand down after taking it off of a stand, and it fell and it scratched. I tried to fix it with some paint, but it just looks like the wrong color. I made another video trying to touch up these places, but the color was wrong. What I was using is this Touch Up Direct. It's a place where you send in the year, the make, and the model of your motorcycle, and they match up the paint, and they send you a paint pen. They sent me this paint pen. It's a little bit darker. On here it says lime green KAW 002 Kawasaki. And the tip looks a bit like this, where you press it in and the paint comes out and gets on the tip. I put a few coats on, but it was just a little bit darker than the green that I have. They also send a clear coat. I ordered this with it. You have to pay for each, of course. And this provides a clear coat over the top of the paint that you just painted on. So that was the wrong color. I'm trying this time. This is a new type of paint. It comes in a really fine tip pen up top. And it also comes in a paintbrush. Let me see if I can get that out with one hand without getting paint everywhere. Let's hold it up. There it is. It's kind of like something that girls would use to put their fingernail polish on with. Oh, and I can smell it. It has a strong odor, which is good. Now this came from eBay. It's called Genuine Colors. It's labeled as Kawasaki 777 Lime Green. It took a while for this to come in. I think it came from Germany. So it took about 3 weeks for me to get it, and I just got it the other day. There's some logo on the side about the pen. But we're gonna try this today and see how it goes. The first thing I'm gonna do is use some denatured alcohol on a clean rag, and I'm going to wipe each one of these areas.
Clash thing, we not come to play. The really mommy style rum thing, pumping up the bass. The right jar cool, make the fire blaze. Pull up my selector outside, we mash up the place. Pull up my selector outside.
This area here is a little bit rough. You can feel it's not smooth. So I'm going to give it some 600 grit sandpaper, real careful, right across the rough spot. Here's a little denatured alcohol. That will get all the little particles off, and we'll let that dry. All right, I used the paintbrush real lightly and painted right in here. I mean, it's not going to be as perfect as a nice brand new paint job, but it's a little bit better. The color's looking pretty good. We'll see how it turns out. We really can't tell until it fully dries. Then over here on this other blemish, which was kind of a divot, I put a a bubble of paint in it. So it's protruding up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Let's try this other camera. Maybe that's a little better.
2 hours later.
All right, guys, the paint's dry. I went ahead and waxed it and cleaned it and buffed it. And I think it's probably about as good as I'm going to get it. But let's check out the color. See how close it is. You see that? It's pretty good. It's a really good match. It's better than the other. I think it's a slight bit lighter. I don't know if that makes sense. Just a little bit lighter than the rest of the paint. That looks a lot better than a chip with primer showing. And here's the other mark that's on the side right here. It's not minty, it's not original, but it looks a little bit better. Well, that's as good as I'm gonna do. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll put the link to the paint pen and brush that I got from Germany in the description. It was on eBay. Hope you guys have a great day. Please like and subscribe. Remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the ride, baby. Woo!
Pull up my selector.